What's up guys, Tevy here with another episode of Let's Play Sonic Mania Plus. So in the last video, we hit the big time in Studiopolis Zone as Knuckles the Echidna and obtained not one, but 2 Chaos Emeralds. This video, we're going to take to the skies aboard one of Eggman's classic airships armada, known as Flying Battery Zone. Flying Battery Zone. Alright, so Flying Battery Zone is from Sonic and Knuckles for the Sega Genesis that came out like back in 1994, which is like the year I was born in. So given that they both popped out the same year, I didn't really play the game until like I was like a teenager, and even then I didn't have the patience to finish the game until I was like 20. But enough about that little tangent. Mania remixes Flying Battery Zone with its level composition as you traverse the level. Act 1, for the most part, actually starts off exactly the same until you get midway through, and even the enemy placement and state hatches remain true to its original looks. Also lets you use a lightning shield to like walk underneath different electrified surfaces to reach higher areas once we get to them. But as for the character we're playing this time, we are actually now Mighty the Armadillo, and Mighty was first introduced back in 1993 in a game called Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. I'll try to put a little picture over here in the corner so it doesn't get in the way of the gameplay. So anyway, I honestly I had no idea about this game until I literally looked it up for this video, but I don't really plan on going into much detail about that unless you guys like really want to. Then I'll just try to do a little summary if I can research more, find pictures and whatnot, and just do a video on that if I feel like it, honestly. So, our boy Mighty here in this game has a few nifty abilities that are, they're actually named, but they have the Mighty Slam, where you just jump in the air, hit the action button, you go slamming down. As Mighty, you can also take a single hit on top of spikes without taking any damage, though if it's over like a bed of spikes, it's kind of pointless since it's only one hit and then it's goodbye rings. So for the most part, this stage was, it was decent. I played this like a few times, so I got the hang of how I should go about doing it, but every now and again I do get tripped up in certain spots, mostly this part right here. Just because of how the enemy placement is and just trying to swing around just to get higher onto the platform, that also threw me off a lot too. But for the most part, this stage wasn't that bad. It's only when we get to like Act 2 I start really failing. So yeah, there we go right there. You can take one hit for free and then after that, you want to get stopped. So the major gimmicks, like we said before, is the whole like lightning electrifying everything to help you with the platforming. So if you have an electric shield in those areas, it will help you by letting you traverse upwards. And over here I just stopped moving because I didn't want to take the chance of getting crushed, because when I was like recording this level finally for like Mighty, it was when I started dying repeatedly. But if you hop over here on this side, hop along this, and this is where the emerald's going to be. Also, make sure you like jump over that real quick, and there we go to the special ring to go for emerald number, I believe 5? No, I think this is emerald. No, yeah, this is 5. Because I know what stages 6 and 7 looks like, so yeah. No, I lied. This would be Emerald 6. Yeah, it's 6, because in the next episode we get the last one as Raid, just so everyone had a chance to get the emeralds. So yeah, it still follows the same formula. Collect the orbs to go faster to build up your max speed, and then collect rings to increase your timer, and just try to reach the emerald before time runs out. The stages get a little bit more tricky in terms of its composition and build-up. It starts getting rid of the little guardrails that keep you on the stage, so honestly, if you feel like it and you can make your jumps and time it right, you can literally just hop over edges to skip corners and save a whole bunch of time that will help you. Except for over here, because they figure that it'll be really easy to get that over that part, so they have a few guardrails right there. But anyway, it's nothing new that we've been seeing for the past like 4 videos, so just another emerald, but we're almost there. Thank you guys for keeping up. It's been a while since I actually uploaded a part for the Sonic Mania series, mainly because I didn't feel like actually like talking into the mic to like read a script and whatever, so I'm finally getting around to it just so I can hurry up and get this series more underway. so I can make more time for the Friday the 13th series that I'm working on, since I have a lot of stuff I want to do planned for it, and I'm probably going to go over my set date limit for October 31st for when's going to be the last video for it, but it's whatever. It's been a pretty fun game, and I hate that. I always hate getting crushed, it's so stupid. But even when you die though, you still keep the emerald as long as you get the checkpoint. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I'm probably going to go over the limit for Friday the 13th, mainly because of just time restraints and some recordings not actually recording right, so I had to keep on redoing it over and over, so that's fine, as well as doing the extra stuff. But enough about that. I'm actually going to keep the Sonic since I'm talking about it now. After Flying Battery Zone, at least when we get to the boss, for the most part, it's actually going to switch up a bit, and I want to talk more about the boss when we actually get to it, because I thought it was actually pretty interesting when I saw it, when I went to go review the old games to see what was the boss for Act 1 for this level, and then what was the boss for Act 2. But I think we're getting pretty close to the end of Act 1. If I ever go down... Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. And also, I didn't even know about this part over here, because I normally just always, keep running until I get straight down. I never actually go this way, so this was a bit new for me for, the first time in forever. Frozen reference. Of actually seeing that. Go ahead and charge up and jump over this part right here. We actually get a foreshadow to the Act 2 boss right there. But now we're finally at the first boss for Act 1. For the original Flying Battery Zone, the boss for this stage was called Gapsole, which will show up right here in, let's say, the left-hand corner. And the gimmick with Gapsole was you having to slam into his center weak point, but you had to use his wrecking ball-like arms in order to hit the spring weakness on top of his head in order to get him to hurt himself. Whereas for this one, you're just jumping on top of the piles of trash to reach up to the capsule to actually hit it. If it's electrified, you will take damage though. Unless you have the lightning shield like I did, then you can completely negate that damage because you don't take any hits from the electrical element force of it for whatever. But now transitioning into Act 2. Okay. So, Act 2 literally gave me the biggest headache to record because it was just so annoying to do. While it was recording, it's not until we get more to the outside parts of the ships, around a little bit ahead of this part. But at one point, I was just literally repeatedly failing over and over again, and I was I think I did get a game over. Either that or I just quit because I was just tired of doing it because I was doing this for hours straight and I was just done. But yeah, this part was probably the most annoying for me to actually record. And with this stuff over here, you can go through the electric wires as long as they're not electrified, but if you hit the little energy balls right here highlighted in orange, you can actually destroy it, and the more you destroy, the less fields they'll actually have, unless you destroy the whole conductor enemy over, or the conductor Batnik over on the left hand side. Then you can completely destroy the whole thing and it'll stop shooting out electricity. And then there's Cluckers, who are really annoying. Let's see. How do we... Alright, good, nice. At this point, you have to start taking things nice and slow, because if you go too fast, you're going to run off the side really easily and just die. Also, the bottom parts of that platform over there can hurt you, so make sure you're avoiding the propellers so you don't get shredded. And then we get a little invincibility, just hop on over here, take him out, and then that's it for that. So yeah, we're almost, halfway through? Actually no, this is only part 4, so we're almost at the halfway point. If I actually start recording them in enough time, maybe we'll get through half of it soon. But I need to get rid of this. and it still keeps on coming. Yeah, let me see if I can actually mute this, because I'm getting notifications from my job right now, and it's annoying, and it just keeps popping up because they keep talking in the chat. So, where are we now? Okay, there we go. Is this... No, this isn't the part I was thinking of. Because we're almost at the part where I died like several hundred times and spent so many hours, like so many minutes actually, like really frustrated about playing this. It really wanted to stop for a good while. But of course, being like the annoying person, stubborn person that I am, I just kept saying, nope, I'm just going to keep going until I finish it, because if I quit now, I'm just going to have to do everything I did all over again, and I was not going to have it. But there goes another special ring right there. I could have probably spent more time trying to look to find out where it is, but I wanted to save the last emerald to get his ray, just so everyone's had a chance to get the emerald, and we can see how everyone looks inside the special stages. Actually, if I do this, then I can't possibly open up. Why did I do this before? Actually, no, I think I did do this. Nope, because now this is irritating me. Because I need to turn this off. The soundtrack for this one's actually pretty cool too. It's not my favorite like Seriopolis Zone is, but it's a close second. Stop it! That's one chat muted. There we go, and there goes another one muted. There. So now I shouldn't get any more notifications for this because they're just blowing up the chat right now and just irritating me. Oh god, we're at that part that I was really upset about, because this is the area where I kept dying the most, because after I get hit there, bottomless pit, and if you look at the bottom, it transitions from 4 lives to only 1 life left, because I kept dying repeatedly down here, and it was so frustratingly annoying that I actually wanted to quit. But after like failing like a good 10 minutes of just wasted footage that I cut out and everything, I was able to just take my time, make my way through, and slowly navigate this whole stage and being careful with my jumps and whatnot and making sure I didn't overstop everything. That part almost there scared me to death because I thought I was about to die again with my last life. Same thing over there too, another close call. But once I finally got back inside, I gave a huge sigh of relief that I actually survived and managed to live through all that. Oh, so where are we now? For this part, we have to honestly wait for the platform to come back down. And so once that goes up, anytime now. There we go. Now we can advance and hit the checkpoint and make our way to the Act 2 boss that we actually saw a little diagram for, which is like the spider thing. So, the special thing about... There's nothing really special about it. It's more like a little thing that people in the fan base actually came up with. But while we were playing this game, and you would see Eggman inside his cockpit upside down for this, it actually looks really... the design looked pretty weird in terms of, like, when you look at it down while looking up, the bottom of his head actually looks like, I'm sorry, the top of his head looked like the bottom of someone else's face, and his mustache looked like someone's hair, and then at the very top it looks like there's a little bow where his yellow little straps on his red shirt comes up, and it looked like a bow. So at that point people thought, oh, it looks like there's a little girl in there just wearing something, so they started making a whole little fan character for this called Omelette. And I think I'll show a little picture over here on the left-hand side since they're not here right now. So yeah, that's how people started drawing Eggman, and it looks like really cool. And we kind of put it like maybe like this could be like Eggman's like niece or something to replace Tevy, since that was mainly Eggman or Robotnik's nephew in the Sonic SatAM series, the cartoons and whatnot. and we figured we'd just give him one with the classic game, so that was really cool. We like Egghead. We like Omelette. She's best girl. So now that Eggman's defeated, we're finally done with this level. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you like what you saw, please give me a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. To stay updated on future videos, hit that bell icon to be notified when it's released. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Sonic Mania Plus.